If you're new to baseball, you might not have heard about the phrase daddy hack, but if you want to see exactly what that means, this clip from Adley Rutschman, yeah, that'll do it. What's up, everyone? It's Fuzzy. Welcome back to yet another MLB recap. Josh Hader is officially broken. I am feeling really bad for Padres fans. One, Fernando Tatis Jr. got banned for 80 games, and now Josh Hader has completely forgotten how to throw baseballs. Tristan McKenzie had one of the best starts of the year by anyone, and Austin Riley of the Braves, he's catching up to Paul Goldschmidt for the NL MVP. If we go all the way back to the first MLB recap until now, this might be the highest offensive day in the history of MLB recap, so let's get into it. In the Pirates game, we're going to go ahead and skip to the ninth because Kevin Newman is trying to take back some playing time. He had a double in the ninth inning to tie it up at 3 runs apiece, and the Ice Horse, Mr. Michael Chavis, he knocked home Kevin Newman to walk it off. Both teams have been horrible this year, but they have bright futures, am I right? Speaking of bright futures, not only are the Mets built for success today, but Pete Alonso is just 27 years old, and they have so many prospects left in that organization. I mean, there's Pete with his 30th home run. He now has 102 RBIs in 119 games. Jeff McNeil is one of the purest hitters I've ever seen. He drives in one, and Starling Marte stole home. The Phillies, they tried their hardest, but it wasn't enough. Chris Bassett did Chris Bassett things, walking no one, and struck out 4 over 6, and the future is bright. Brett Beatty has such a sweet swing. He has 4 RBIs in his first 3 big league games. So the Phillies have lost 2 in a row, and lucky for them, every other team in the NL wildcard race also lost yesterday, so they're kind of lucky. You guys want to see the most epic game in the history of baseball? Jared Walsh went yard. I haven't said that name in quite some time. That was it. That was legitimately the only run scored in this game. Matt Manning got smacked in the face by his all-time bad offense. Manning dominated for 7 innings, but was outdone by the ultra underrated Patrick Sandoval. That is a complete game shutout. Book it. Patrick Sandoval threw what we call a Maddox. A Maddox is where you throw a complete game shutout in under 100 pitches. He had 9 punch-outs, 0 walks. The dude was disgusting. Now, yes, we saw Adley Rutschman hit a bomb in the intro of today's video, so we're going to talk about that in a second. But Bobby Witt Jr., he hit this baseball to Mustafar. 440 feet, my goodness. 16 home runs and 23 stolen bases on the year. He just has to get that 290 on base percentage up in the 310s, in my opinion. That's where Adley Rutschman really has Bobby and J-Rod beat, is the on base percentage. Anyways, Randy spoiled an amazing day from Brady Singer, who yet again was fairly good. This time he let walks hurt him though, so the lead escaped him. Scott Barlow came in for a clean ninth, but his offense couldn't score, so we head to the extra innings, where a measly little sac fly from Michael Massey was all the difference, as Scott Barlow came back out for the 10th, and he was electric. The Royals, they get a sneaky little victory against the Rays. Tristan McKenzie gave up 2 runs in the first inning and then decided to morph into prime Roy Halladay. Rest in peace to the doc. Tristan ended up with 14 strikeouts. I'm not joking. He carved up 14 of the Chicago White Sox hitters, easily a career high. He also didn't walk anyone, so that's the 3rd time in his young career that he has not walked anyone and had 11 or more strikeouts. J-Ram had me feeling a little tingly with that tater in the 6th, and deja vu happened again. Stephen Kwan, he used his magic to somehow rip a huge 2-out RBI extra base hit, and then Ahmed Rosario drove him home. Okay, someone has to pinch me, because is this happening again? Andres Jimenez yet again clutched up. Andres is 3rd in baseball when it comes to RBIs after the 7th inning. 1st is Aaron Judge, 2nd is J-Ram. So the Guardians are really the comeback kids. They call Andres Jimenez Kid Clutch. Clase strikes out 2 for his 28th save. I am in love with the 2022 Guardians. Luis Arraez ran into a rare home run, and rookie Jose Miranda is creeping up on the other Rookie of the Year candidates. Now, he's not going to win, just like Stephen Kwan, J-Rod, Julio, and Ali. Those are kind of the top dogs, but you have Jose Miranda with 13 home runs and a 131 WRC+. He just turned 24 a month ago, so the Twins definitely have a bright future ahead with this kid. Dylan Bundy turned in one of his 4 gems of the year. Not even joking. Every other 5th start, Bundy looks unhittable. He only allowed 2 hits in just under 6 innings. The bullpen was filthy. They also only allowed 2 base hits. Jorge Lopez did his thing and picked up his 22nd save of the year. And as a Cleveland fan, I can confidently say that I am more worried about the Twins than I am about the White Sox, but maybe I just jinxed myself, so let me knock on wood. I'm going to keep it a buck with you fine folk. I don't think it can get much worse for the Yankees. Don't get me wrong, the Jays are raw. They are a really good baseball team, as Teoscar Hernandez hit a 421-foot 2-run laser beam, and that was a wrap because Kevin Gausman was painting corners all evening long. Gausman, he's not going to win the Cy Young, but he shut out the Yankees in the Bronx, striking out 7, only walking 1 hitter. But with all all that being said, the Yankees, I think they've lost 24 of their last 36 games. They're 12-24 over the last month and a half. That is horrific. Benintendi has been awful as well, and Aaron Boone, yeah, he was mad after. They were not really mad per se, but he's tired of his team playing like crap.
Lead's now down to 8.
I don't give a crap about the lead. Play better. We'll handle it. I mean, we can talk about that. 8, 9, 7, 10. We need to play better. I mean, if we play like this, it's not going to matter anyway. You know, it's like we handle our business. We're in a great spot. We understand that, but we need to handle our business.
Eugenio Suarez is back, and that is one of my favorite sentences of the year. First, it was a 2-run shot, and then he did it again, a second home run. That was a 3-run moon bomb. So he now has 22 home runs, 68 RBIs, and a 123 WRC+. Marco Gonzalez was solid, 1 earned run over 5 1/3, but the offense was the story. To end this game, Jesse Winker, Jake Lamb, and Ty France all delivered with RBI singles, and Seattle, they win big 10-2. The Mariners have won 4 in a row, and they're 12 games over 500 after a lot of people counted them out a few months ago when they hit a little snafu, but they're back in business. The Red Sox put up 10 runs, but we're only going to talk about the Orioles because the Orioles put up 15. If we talked about both, it would take forever. Jorge Mateo, that is a 3-run bomb over the wall in left field. He's now hitting 300 with 5 home runs in 25 games after the All-Star break. I knew that he had the talent in him. Anthony Santander swats a 2-run home run, and Adley Rutschman is already the second best catcher in baseball, right behind JT, but to me, it's probably even neck and neck, and I'm saying it right now. This kid's going to be special. The ball went 422 feet. He has 33 extra base hits and 40 walks with a 3.5 WAR in his first 70 games. That is ridiculous. Mountcastle beat Rutschman with a 428-foot home run, and then Ramon Urias beat both of them with a mammoth 432-foot moonshot. The Orioles ended up scoring 15 in this very NFL-like 15-10 ball game. In the second half, the Orioles have the 9th best team OPS in all of baseball, and they haven't even called up Gunnar Henderson yet, who is destroying AAA at 21 years old. Seiya Suzuki has seen a steady decline in production, so it's nice to see him back at it. And the Franimal, he has done the opposite. He has seen an immediate uptick in production. He has 3 doubles, 2 triples, and 2 home runs in his first 9 games. I am so happy for him. I wish that we could have traded him for pieces, but whatever. I'm happy that the Franimal is doing well. Hunter Renfroe got the Brewers back into it with a 2-run bomb off the scoreboard, but Patrick Wisdom snatches the lead right back. That's 22 home runs and a 110 WRC+, although the defense has kind of slipped for Patrick. The Brewers take the lead back again, only to lose it again. Christopher Morel, he just turned 23 years old in June, so the fact that he's up to 12 home runs and a near 120 WRC+, that's very solid. And Brandon Hughes now has back-to-back saves. Now, listen, I know that Paul Goldschmidt is the guy right now for NL MVP, but Austin Riley is starting to sneak into that conversation. I mean, Austin Riley had an RBI base hit off of DeGoat in the game prior, and then hits a 3-run laser off of Lance McCullers after breaking out in 2021. He is having an even better season. 34 doubles already with 31 home runs and an almost 160 WRC+. I thought he was 26, 27. He just turned 25 years old. The Braves are sick. Kyle Wright was able to keep the Astros lineup off balance all night. He struck out 7 over 6, as Dansby Swanson has been lethal all year. 44 extra base hits, 15 stolen bases, and 6 DRS, so that is 6 defensive run saves as a shortstop. He is, in fact, elite at the game of baseball. The former #1 overall pick is breaking out. And an update on Yordan Alvarez, who left this game and went to the hospital due to a shortness of breath. All of his vitals were okay. He's going to be fine. So if we're going to talk about Austin Riley, we're going to talk about the Cardinals and Paul Goldschmidt, because that was his 30th home run of the year. He is truly having one of the best seasons by a first baseman that I can remember. He grabbed another RBI in the 7th. As Arenado stepped up with a few runners on, he drives in 2 on his 32nd double. I mean, Arenado is in that conversation with Goldie and Riley as well. He has a 158 WRC+ after going 4 for 5 with 3 doubles in this one. Miles Michaelis is looking a lot like Miles Morales in this one. That is Spider-Man, if you guys did not know. May I interest you in 8 innings of 1-run ball? And then if we go to the bullpen, it's so nice to see Jordan Hicks in there for the 9th. It wasn't a save opportunity, but he struck out 2, and the Cardinals are now 16 games over 500. All right, let's talk about the Padres and Josh Hader. C.J. Abrams with his biggest hit so far as a member of the Nationals. He drove in 2 on a single, and he actually looks pretty good in that uniform. Another guy they traded for last year, Keibert Ruiz, plates 1 on an RBI. He has very good plate discipline, but he's got to break out the pop a little bit more often, in my opinion. Machado yet again put the team on his back. He ties it after scoring Soto and Profar. So we head to the 9th, where Josh Hader came in to hold it. yeah, this guy needs to be unplugged and plugged back in, or he needs a software update or something, because he throws the ball away to give the Nationals a free run, and then former Cleveland legend Alex Call, who had like 14 at-bats with Cleveland, took him deep for his first career home run. Hader, over his last 15 games, he's pitched 11 innings, given up 19 runs. San Diego is, I mean, they're choking right now, I'm not going to lie. A good old-fashioned lefty-lefty pitchers duel, but they couldn't be further apart as players. Tyler Anderson is 32 years old and doesn't throw super hard, while Jesus Luzardo is 24 years old and throws absolute gas from the left side. Tyler Anderson was able to lower his ERA to 2.73. He struck out 6 over 7. The Lizard, Jesus Luzardo, struck out 7, but allowed Justin Turner to get on. And Trace Thompson, who might be the clutchest player for the Dodgers this year, he ripped one down the left field line, and JT was able to score. The game was all tied up until Will Smith grounded out, and what a way to grab the lead. Not a crazy game per se, but the Dodgers, they do win 2-1. And last but not least, Rockies fans, fear not. I finally have some good news about the Nolan Arenado trade. Hilarious Montero guy, he can swing it a little bit. He's just 24 years old. In between the first home run, Connor Joe and Jose Iglesias, they used their muscles to have a few RBI extra base hits as well. Montero, he did it again. The first one went 429 feet. The second one went 425 feet. He has terrible plate discipline, but I want this kid to work out for the Rockies' sake, because that trade, I mean, look at this. Austin Gomber might be the worst pitcher in baseball. Everyone else has been I'm sorry, Colorado. But hey, guys, that is going to do it for today's recap. Thank you all so much for watching. Again, look out for that second video coming out later today. I'll catch you guys there, and enjoy the web gems.
The previous 4. First pitch swinging from Gurriel. Shot the other way. Pushes Judge back to the wall. He leaps, and he makes the catch. Waldo Cabrera
does a great job knowing where the wall is. You see him get back, and he leaps.
Ball hit hard past Jose Altuve into right field. Being waved around is Austin Riley, and the throw out at home plate. Wow. What a gun by Kyle Tucker in right. Tucker, I didn't think he had a chance to get Austin Riley.
Yeah, that ball was hit hard. He came charging in nicely, gives it the pickup, and just...
Great. Rogers to left center field. Yastrzemski was shaded the other way. He will make the catch and then slides across the outfield grass. Nice play, Mike Yastrzemski.
Him in there.
Ripped to right center. That's a base hit. Rosario wants second. He is out at second base. Elvis Andrus put the tag down, and Cleveland loses a runner at second base.